One thing I want to get on the record, Jeb Bush was among those very early to come out and condemn Donald Trump, saying he went way over the line in attacking John McCain and veterans. A little bit of history. In 2004, when George W. Bush was in a close election against John Kerry, an organization called Swift Boat Veterans for Truth ran a bunch of ads that 15 years later, or 11 years later, excuse me, have yet to meet the truth. Those ads were reprehensible in their attacks on John Kerry, and Jeb Bush back then wrote a letter to one of the leaders of the group praising them. He wrote to Colonel Bud Day, "As someone who truly understands the risk of standing up for something, I simply cannot express in words how much I value their willingness to stand up against John Kerry. Their efforts, like their service to the country, speak volumes about what matters most." That was then, this is now, but important for the right. Hopefully, Jeb Bush has learned a lesson.
That's
Hopefully,
right.
maybe he regrets that.
Yeah.
But he did that then, and we want to put that on the record.
Yeah, he did. And, some hypocrisy there. I think Tim Miller, Bush's spokesman, came out and said, well, he was really just thanking them for their service. What's wrong with that? But, when it's helpful to you, you're sort of okay with it. I think that's the game in politics. And when it's not, then you're condemning it. So, yeah.
Well, and yet another example of how bad Trump is for the Republican Party, and how the collateral damage, even when and if he completely disappears from the scene, the collateral damage to the party will have been things like this. All of the cans of worms that he opens, he's like a can opener.
And Hillary Clinton is trying to figure out how to tie Donald Trump to the Republican Party forever.